Hi everyone, I've come to do a wee tutorial today on how I make my paper clips. I know everyone does them different and has their own style, but this is how I do mine. I've been working on a vintage journal I finished the other week, and I've been making them and putting them in here. So they've come up quite nice, so I just thought I'd share how I did them with you. So I have a tea-dyed piece of paper, and I cut it 5 inches long by 1.5 inches wide. Then I have a patterned piece of paper 4 inches long by 1.5 inches wide. Okay, so I've inked both sides on this. You have to ink both sides because they're visible. When I'm cutting my ends, I tilt my scissors in so we don't take a lot off the actual paper. And just in a little bit into the centre and out again. Do the same with the patterned piece, which is inked on one side only because you just see that one side. Okay, and I ink the edges with my vintage photo. And on the tea-dyed one we'll have to do both sides because they're visible. There we go. Right, I've got my paper clip. Take my tea-dyed paper, get the points together, and then slip it sideways just a wee bit and finger press the top. Right, and then you need the long straight bar of the paper clip, and you thread it through there, and it just sits like that on that nice angle. Take the pattern piece, push the ends together and finger press the top. This time these are straight. Now that's not as patterned, so I want the pattern on the front, so this will be going into the page. So I will thread paper through, and it sits like that. And I'm just looking because it looks like I've done it wrong. So if this is your page, you slide it on, then that makes it the front. So you can see what I mean about having a front and a back. So we'll just slide that off. Sorry, we've done this video 5 times this morning. The camera keeps breaking, the tripod fell off, everything's gone wrong. So this is take 5, I'm getting a bit tired. So this is how it sits. Right, now we get to the fun bit. Take a bit of the eyelash trim, which comes on a big ball here in New Zealand. So it's going to last me about 10 years. Now I was having trouble with this, gluing it and sticking it to my fingers, and my best friend Tracy Mayne here in New Zealand, she's on Junk Journal Junkies, told me to get my Tim Holtz tiny stapler out, roll all the pieces together. I'm just going to staple it through one layer. Just squish it all up in the middle there. A tiny stapler, and put a staple, making sure you get all the edges. Now that holds that. No glue, no mess on my fingers. Instant on there. Okay, so then we need to secure it. So I go with my glue. Just put a bit of glue. Now the glue's not going to work. I glue round the staple, I don't want to get any glue on it, and I just press that down. That'll take. We go to the back, and we want to do exactly the same. Lift the pattern paper up, a little bit of glue, securing it to the back. We're 3/4 done already. Okay, and then joining the two tea-dyed together. You don't take your glue down too far because remember you've got that on the twist and you don't want any glue showing through. We've got a wee image here. I just get the wee ephemera packs, and they come and you print them out on a A5 So to make them smaller, I just print them out on either a 5x7 or a 4x6, just how small you want to go, and I fussy cut them out, ink all the edges, and then all we're going to do is glue it on top, making sure we've got this spread out. So put quite a bit of glue on the back of it. I'm going to make sure it's secure. And all I do is centre it where I want. Just push it down and wait for the glue to set. So thanks to Tracy Mayne, very quick with those little tiny Tim Holtz stapler. Now when that's all set and secure, I like to go back with the glossy accents, and I would glossy accent all over so you get a lovely look like this. There's another one that I've made that hasn't had the glossy accent on yet. That was video number 1. And then there's a smaller one that has to have the glossy accents on as well. That's how it's made, quick and easy. So if we just do 1.5 inches wide by 5 inches long, and then the patterned one 4 inches by 1.5, and I find that's a good size for me. So I hope that was helpful, just to show you how quick and easy it is, and then you can do anything you like on them, lace, book pages, anything. As I say, these are just to go in that journal world video later. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it, everyone.